Let's go. Ready, Luce?
You bet.
3, 2, and 1. It's the end of the line, ancient dragon.
I call on the power of the sky spirits and implore thee to shield my body and strike down my foes. Skill charging complete. Spiritual guard skill activated. My level 4 spirit bind will hold him in place. Okay, first, it's your turn.
Skill charging complete. My unblockable dual-wield flurry skill is activated. You're going down. I've got him now, Luce. Watch this. Bullet sword infinity!
You're telling me they defeated the ancient dragon by themselves? I don't buy it. How could 2 people beat one of the most difficult quests in Ouroboros?
I heard they finished off that freaking dragon in world record time, no less. Someone told me that they took out a 20-man raiding party. I thought the rumor was bull, but maybe these 2 are the real deal.
I wish I could be as strong as them. Godspeed Red Knight the First is my hero. And Luce, the ironclad nun, is so graceful.
I thought the ancient dragon would be harder to take down, but we beat it no sweat. It appears there's not much left we can do together in Ouroboros.
But look at how much we did get done this last year, and none of it would have been possible if we weren't working together. No one ever noticed me, let alone offered to help, until you pledged to wield your sword beside me.
It took a lot of grinding, but now you've got all your skills maxed and all that awesome gear.
Well, thank you, because there's no way I could have cleared that stuff on my own, let alone finished every single small party quest in the game.
We still have one last thing we could do. It'd be a good challenge.
You're not talking about tomorrow's mega battle event, are you? I think you misread the email about it because that's only for large teams. We're not eligible to join.
We are extremely proud to announce the once-in-a-lifetime Battle of Uro. A large squad mega battle event for quest teams with 35 members or more. Lame! 35? Fine then. Listen, Luce. There's no way I'm giving up without finishing all the quests. Let's unlock one final trophy. What do you say?
Okay. If we can.
Good. All right. Start up a private training room. I'll meet you there in just about 3 hours.
But first...
Don't worry. I know where to recruit our squad. I'm gonna log out now, but I'll be back before you miss me.
Oh, you have to go?
Yeah?
You haven't been hanging around too much after quests lately. Is something going on outside the game?
Sorry, I have been busy.
No, don't apologize. I shouldn't have asked about your IRL stuff. It's totally rude. I'm so mortified.
Hey, don't worry about it. We've got bigger fish to fry anyway, so I'll see you in a few hours to train for tomorrow's event. Later! Okay. I guess I should go to work.
Hey, Mr. Kagami!
Huh? Sup, Twin Tails? Am I too late for class again or something? You know, you probably shouldn't shout at a teacher.
Rude. But whatever, I just wanted to let you know Sachiko is officially back at school now.
Great. Are you gonna pitch me a plot for this week's ep?
Even though you yourself are a complete delinquent, you've made some impressive achievements as a mentor. For example, you've helped Miss Chinami improve her grades tremendously, and you've convinced her to speak in public for the first time since grade school. An amazing feat. You've also somehow managed to get Icho Academy's most notorious truant and malcontent to come to classes. You've earned formal praise from Madam Chairperson as well as myself.
You hit your head?
Ugh, I'm giving you a compliment, weirdo! Why do you have to make everything difficult?
Thanks, I guess. Can I go?
I'm not finished. Sachiko wasn't the only truant you needed to bring back. You shouldn't just rest on your laurels. You have a responsibility to Class 2-3, and the administration expects your support, Mr. Kagami.
Now I wonder, was there a point to all of that noise?
Hold that pose. The details of your muscles are going to make my next manga look absolutely wonderful.
Can you please hurry it up? My arms are getting worn out.
That pose too tough for you, big man? Oh well, that's fine. On to the next one.
The next?
Now, maid, come join Muscles. Okay. Stop whining. You make it sound awful, like I'm some kind of heavy old maid.
What did I get myself into?
Tell me there's some sort of logical explanation for this.
Kiseki only agreed to come back to class if she's allowed to work on her manga, so Mr. Kagami said we should just go along with whatever she wants us to do, no questions asked.
So he's bribing her to come to school and turned our classroom into this circus?
Don't think of it as a bribe, it's more like manga is what she yearns to do, so he wants to encourage her and get her to come to school.
Well, when you put it like that...
Classroom of the Terminus is my favorite book right now, so I'm psyched to see her work.
Eyes up here. We're gonna do work today. Today's lesson is different. I woke up with a revelation. You need the history of warfare.
War history? What's he talking about?
Man, I think he's definitely getting us into something weird.
Mr. Kagami's a genius, so I know he's got a good reason for lecturing us on this. Yeah, I'm sure he's got a good plan.
Sure.
Excuse me, brother, but don't you teach physics?
Pop quiz, hotshot. How would you explain the definition of life?
Huh?
I want the answer for what is life.
What does that have to do with anything?
So you don't know, huh? Well, then let me explain it to you. Life, by its very definition, is battle. As you all move forward and graduate, you will undoubtedly encounter devious foes and colleagues alike. If you expect to defeat the nefarious people in your life, you'll need an understanding of warfare passed down to us by our ancestors.
Okay, that doesn't sound completely insane, but I bet you've got some kind of ulterior motive.
You're welcome to formally register your complaints with me after class. In the meantime, if you would all please open up your laptop so the lesson can begin.
Wait, so what in the heck is a Ouroboros? This is Ouroboros.
Isn't this, like, some kind of online game for nerds?
You've already been registered, your characters have been customized, and I went ahead and picked out your roles. So go ahead and input the provided username and password. All right, the cyberspace battlefield awaits you!
What the heck is going on?
Welcome, one and all! You are now part of Japan's most popular MMORPG, Ouroboros!
How are you going to teach us history when we're playing a fantasy game?
This is kind of creeping me out. I mean, these characters you created look exactly like us.
There's no way my mom would ever let me play an online game at home. This is gonna be awesome! That skull makes you look really cool, Seijiro.
Yeah?
Okay, class, I need you to listen up. I brought you together here for a single purpose. Tomorrow, they're holding a mega event called Battle of Uro. I'll be the general, you'll be my army, and everything that stands in our way will be dead.
Gross. How are you going to pretend that's schoolwork?
You can't understand the history of warfare if you don't get your hands a little dirty. You have to learn how to fight for yourself.
Say what?
I'm allowing you to simulate actual battle theory in a safe environment, to learn real-world lessons without injury. Tomorrow's battle is more than some video game trophy grab. The point is, if you can win here, then you can win everywhere. For your future, fight and win! Not to mention, you'll be helping me and Luce complete our quest list.
Man, Teach, you make it sound really exciting.
Wow, there's so many. How did he manage to round up all these new teammates for us so quickly?
Whoa, where'd that pretty girl come from? She's not in our class.
Hey there, glad you're here. Guys, I'd like to introduce you all to my partner. She's seen me through a lot of my battles in Ouroboros and made this lesson possible. Meet Luce. She's fought by my side this past year. She's a powerhouse and she'll be my lieutenant tomorrow.
Hi, it's a pleasure, everyone.
The pleasure's all ours, we assure you!
So, what are we supposed to do now that we're here?
He said we're going to a battle, so there will be some kind of fight, obviously.
Then I don't want this stupid sword. My mitts are all I need, sweetheart.
I really doubt it's gonna be that kind of fight. Hey, Canon? Isn't there usually a way to, like, modify our outfits in these games? I think there usually is. Awesome, do you want to go help me pick out a new costume?
I'm coming with you. I could kill him for dressing me in something so trashy. I'm his sister.
Are you kidding? That outfit is totally you.
Please, don't say that.
First, they seem more worried about their outfits than the game. Are you sure you can trust all of these outsiders? Aren't you concerned that one might find out about your offline life?
Oh, don't worry. They all already know. I'm Otaku, but I'm also a high school teacher, and I recruited these kids from my class for the event. There's no reason to worry.
Oh, so you, the great first, are a teacher in real life. But that doesn't make your students trustworthy, does it?
Maybe not. And actually, a few of them are delinquents. Regardless, I've decided to put my faith in them.
Huh?
By doing so, it allows us to do more interesting things than boring textbook lessons.
Who knew? That's why he doesn't hang around as much anymore. I thought maybe he suspected.
Hey, Luce! Ready to whip these brats into shape?
Oh, yeah, all right.
So there, class. Long story short, in order to make the fullest sense of your training, you'll need to understand what your role is going to be and how you'll coordinate with one another in order to maintain proper positioning and battle efficiency.
So, Mr. Kagami, I think you're speaking a foreign language because I didn't get any of that. Yeah, I'm excited to learn, but I'm afraid you're not making a whole lot of sense.
Okay, since it's apparently too complicated, a demonstration should help make things a bit more clear. How about this? I want you to hit me as hard as you can. If any one of you can inflict even a single point of damage to either Luce or myself, then every last member of the class will earn a homework exemption for the rest of the month.
One lucky hit and the rest of the month is smooth sailing.
I'm never gonna do homework again.
Whatever, I'm not scared of a couple of computer geeks. I'm ready to take you both on!
Best lesson ever. This is gonna be the most fun I've had in ages.
Here I come!
You won't score hits against an advanced opponent with just a battle cry and brute force.
How do you like this battle cry? Horizon!
Your wind-up is way too big and slow, so any seasoned combatant is gonna dodge that in their sleep.
You!
Also, class, you do very well to remember that after a heavy missed strike, your back is left totally open to an attack.
Skill activate! Summon mythical beast! No, you killed it!
Beastmaster-type characters have multiple summons with different uses and abilities. Finding the right beast for each situation is key.
My sweet monster! Let's see if you can handle this one! Skill activate! Mysterious stand! Paralyze arrow! I can't move!
Hey, potatoes, you're not supposed to dance on the front lines. As a dancer, your primary role is support, so you should stay near the rear guard.
Yeah, I understand now.
Seijiro, I hate to admit it, but none of us are going to hit him if we keep attacking one at a time.
One day I'll be good enough to be able to take him down on my own.
Can you go ahead and put down that chip on your shoulder for today?
So you suggest teaming up, huh?
Now you're getting it.
We move quick, I run point, you cover my back. You can't take us both.
I'm down for whatever you suggest. I just hope we can wipe that idiotic smirk off Mr. Kagami's face.
Sounds good to me.
Okay then, ready, set,
And let's go!
I see they've teamed up to fight a stronger foe. Not a bad tactic at all. But then again... When you're challenging an overwhelming force, even a strong tactic won't be enough.
Hey, Teach, what if the team is not 2, but actually 3 of us? Black Magic Deep Blue! I'm coming for you! Spell break. The element of surprise can be very effective indeed. But you were too confident and forgot that the first has a partner fighting alongside him as well. Regrettably.
Man, she took Kiseki down.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna embarrass myself.
Now, don't freak out on me. After all, you still have to strike if you want to land a lucky blow. If you make the attempt and it gets you nowhere, then use your head and change up the moves you face your challenge with. In this game and in life, that's the most effective strategy.
I've had it. Let's take him.
But Seijiro!
He's humiliated us. We can't let him get away with this without getting knocked down a peg.
You're not wrong, but rushing at them headlong with our eyes down like a herd of bulls isn't going to work either.
Watch it!
Pairs aren't enough. We definitely need teams of 4. Oh, I bet my razor-sharp dancing moves would work as a great decoy.
Okay, everybody's thinking fast now, but first we've got to break those 2 up.
Are you all satisfied with your plan yet? Good, then bring it on!
Let's hit it with all we've got, guys!
Congrats! You kinda survived basic training. Now's where the fun really begins.
What the heck is that?
Wherever they are, they don't look like they want to make friends with us. The mob you see approaching you is controlled by the AI. Tomorrow's event is competitive, but it's PvE, not PvP, so we'll need to train against large groups of enemies.
What's important here is that everybody gets on the same strategic page. You need to pay attention to the direction of the battle and take special care to heed the advice that Luce and I offer you.
During a large-scale raid, communication is key. You have to make sure to execute your attacks at the right time and in response to both enemies and allies.
Follow our orders and we'll all experience the spoils of victory together. Now's your chance. You can take out some of your aggression on these ugly suckers. Don't be afraid to go all out on them. Ready, team? Now, soldiers, attack!
got him!
We couldn't even scratch my brother, but we're doing fine now.
We're totally gonna mop the floor with these clowns!
Ready?
Oh, yeah!
Frontline, formation 2! Backline, assault 3! Hold on, that's kinda odd.
Is something wrong?
I seem to be missing a student.
Huh?
I'm not sure. There's 33 students in my class, but only 32 on the battlefield right now. I don't understand how I could have missed someone.
Are you actually that dense, Junichirou? There is still another truant. Remember, I wasn't the only student in your class that had an attendance problem. I'm sure you've never properly taken roll since you started at Icho Academy. It's not a surprise you didn't notice.
Well, with me and Luce, that's 34 of us, but we're still one short of the requirement for tomorrow's event. I know what I need to do. I'm gonna go to that kid's house and drag him to school with my bare hands.
What? The battle's tomorrow. You'll never get them here in time to train.
Logging out!
He can be a grade A jumbo fool, huh? But I guess you probably knew that already.
Twin-tailed weirdo emailed me that roll sheet the other day. I should be able to use that to figure out which kid is missing and their address. Kotaro Araki. Must be this dude.
Thank you. It's so thoughtful of you to come all this way to check on my child.
No problem, ma'am.
Would you like some tea?
No, that's all right, thank you, though. I'd appreciate it if you'd direct me to your son's room.
Upstairs to the right. But...
Thank you very much for your help. So, is there anything wrong with him?
Well, he's been locked up in his room for the past year. He hardly even speaks to me, let alone anyone else. It's terrible.
Don't you worry. I'll have him attending school again whether he likes it or not. Otherwise, I can kiss tomorrow's mega battle goodbye.
Wow, you were such a passionate and young teacher.
So this is your son's room? Electronic security? Geez, you weren't exaggerating. He really is locked in there.
Yes, and I'm afraid the circumstances are a little complicated. I don't know if it would really be of any assistance, but I could call out Kotaro's name for you.
Thanks for offering, but that's really okay. There's no time to worry about formalities. I'm just gonna hack this key code panel and get that door open. Kotaro! My name is Mr. Junichirou Kagami, and you're a truant... Luce? What?
The first? What are you doing here?
Wait, Luce's really... No, never mind that. I thought this was...
Mr. Kagami?